Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we'll be reviewing the F-150 King Ranch. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Ford here in Salt Lake for giving me some time with this F-150. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Jaden. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have the Power Boost, a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 paired to a hybrid system and a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 22 around town and then 24 on the highway, with power outputs being 430 horsepower and then 570 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you can see this one's finished in antimatter blue. Absolutely pops. Got the chrome accent pieces on either side. New headlight design here with the F-150, and the King Ranch gets the fully upgraded headlights. Look at the chrome on the grille, and then I love this coloration too. And then the bumper is actually a different color, so it's a brown. I don't know if that's going to pop up on the camera very well. So this is a two-tone truck, but it's very subtle because both of the colors are really dark. So when you look at it from a distance, it actually doesn't look too different with the two colorations. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275 by 50 by 22 in the front and over in the rear. You can see here with the wheels, you've got the silver there, and you also have the chrome, got the King Ranch logo as well. Speaking of King Ranch, there's another one. Power Boost. You've got the power side steps. They're actually wheel to wheel, which is a nice feature. 4x4 decal there on the back. And then I don't know if the two-tone's going to pop too much here with the side profile, but here's the side profile on the truck where you can hopefully see the antimatter blue there and then the brown on the bottom section. Taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We've got the remote start, tailgate drop down, and then we have the Ford logo on the back. Now taking a look at the bed, we've got a bunch of outlets here in the bed, LED lights as well, and quite a bit of space, which is nice. No bed liner, but you can always add that in. You can see the little rulers here. Got the tailgate step, and then this tailgate's fully automated. Yeah, look at that. Fancy country truck. Got the new style taillights. Again, the bumper is that brown coloration. And it's sad they don't have the giant logo anymore, just have a little King Ranch badge there on the back now. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the looks here on the outside of this King Ranch. Now here's a quick look at the door panel. Really nice leather trim in the King Ranch. Definitely the best feeling and looking leather you can get in any F-150, period. And look at the wood trim too, really nice. Speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And then you get that beautiful leather with the seats as well, perforated all down the center portion. Seriously, just if you have a chance, go to a King Ranch. Just feel the leather. You'll understand. Got the seat storage underneath, and then those power side steps make getting in a lot easier. Legroom back here is solid. Got a little storage pocket, some cup holders. You can see the vents, heated seats. You've got all of the charging ports and all of that. And the headroom, solid. Now take a look at the front door panel again. Really nice leather trim, blind spot running with the mirrors, and more of that leather down below. Front two windows are automatic. You got your mirror adjustments, the power fold in, memory seats, King Ranch there, and down below. Payload is 1,323 pounds. You've got your adjustments, massaging seats too, and this one has the cool fold down seats. So King Ranch there at the top, you see the section there, and then perforated all down the center. All of our light controls here on the side. You've got the pedal adjustment as well. You got the mirror lights. And the steering wheel is power adjustable. And then look at this, nice trim on the dash as well. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you've got more of that nice leather wrapped around the steering wheel. King Ranch logo at the bottom. Controls for the center. We've got adaptive cruise control, voice command controls as well. As the turn signal, windshield wiper stock. And then just like other Fords, you've got the digital gauge cluster here in the center, which you can use to see different bits of info on the truck. Also go through the drive modes as well. 360 camera system, trajectory lines turn out the back. Good resolution overall. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, response time with the screen's pretty quick. You've got the little side tab there. Above it, we've got this to turn on the camera, for example, parking assist, stability control. And look at this at the top. Shows the King Ranch. That's cool. Or at least I think that's cool. Trailer brake controls. Got the advanced four-wheel drive system, 2-speed transfer case. And then you've got the rear locking differential. Dual zone climate with the heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless phone charging pad inside there. And then look at this. Ooh, another King Ranch logo. And I like this finish. It's nice. Shifter here for the 10-speed. Got some cup holders, and then another King Ranch logo. And really nice leather all over the center console. Opens up that way too. And then you can see all the King Ranch logos across the glove box. Normal setup here for a Ford. Power sliding window. And then the headliner is dark brown in coloration to match the rest of the theme, and then panoramic sunroof. So here's our window sticker for this F-150 King Ranch 601A. You can see the options added to this particular one. $79,365 is the total MSRP on this bad boy. Let's see how it drives. Oh, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood and you can see heads-up display. Both the mirrors do a blind spot ring. And throughout the rest of the rear. Let us set off in the Redneck Platinum. Pretty cool setup. I've always liked certain parts of the King Ranch, but as I've gotten older, I really like the King Ranch because I think it's the best F-150 in terms of the interior. And I agree with a bunch of people. There should be a King Ranch interior option on the Raptor. I would go for that. There's a lot of people that I know that would also go for that because this interior is just so much nicer than a regular F-150. Just the materials that Ford normally uses for the F-150, they're not bad, but they're not the nicest necessarily. And this is just, yeah, super nice leather all throughout. Just feels very high quality. It's a cool truck. Now in terms of the driving, it's, again, Redneck's Platinum. It's basically a Platinum. So, and this one happens to have a power boost. So that's pretty much how this truck drives. I'll get onto the road for just a second so you guys can see a little acceleration. The power boost is such an interesting powertrain. It's like on, off, on, off, on, off with the engine. It's not bad. Just is something to kind of get used to. Smooth though. Recently did that powertrain comparison with all of the different F-150 powertrains, and that was an interesting video to make. Yeah, look at this. Just power. It's quick. It's a quick truck. That's why it's called Power Boost, right? And it seems like Ford is really pushing hard on this powertrain. I've seen more Power Boosts this year than I feel like I've ever seen before. And I think on like the loaded up Platinums, it's standard, like it's the only powertrain you can get. So it's kind of interesting that Ford's doing that. It's got to be something with emissions. Got to be something with emissions. So yeah, to cap things off, Redneck's Platinum looks great. Guess we'll see what the, well, turning radius is not good enough. But yeah, it looks great on the outside. I like this color combo. I think is probably the best route to go because it's such a subtle, it's not like an in-your-face two-tone look like when you see like brown with white. Doesn't look bad, but it's in your face. Whereas this is a lot more subtle. So it's kind of like, it looks like a normal truck, and then you get closer and you're like, oh, it's two-tone, it's cool. So cool effect with the paint job. Really nice interior, best interior you can get in an F-150. And Ford, if you're watching this, the people demand a King Ranch Raptor. That's what we really want. We want a, and even the Raptor R, we want a supercharged V8 Baja F-150 with this interior. Let me know what you think.